I am back again for another video. Let's see what the market's able to do. The market's really sold off here. This is the low of the day, right down here, and I am long. So I'm long 6 contracts, down a little bit on this trade. I'm looking for the market to come back up to try to retest these highs. These highs here, 84. I'm looking at 83 3/4 to take off half the position. Okay, so I'm gonna put that in. I'm gonna go 80. I'm gonna go 83.5 actually. 2 ticks below it, right where that. Right there's the limit, as you can see. Taking off 3 at 83.5. We're 82. Trade up to 82 3/4. I'm looking to take 3 off. That'll leave me with 3 on. Then I'm going to watch it really close to see if we can break up through this pivot high of 84. And if we can do that, great. If not, that's fine as well. Earlier in the day, you saw that we closed out $275 earlier today. So I'm looking to add to that position, to those profits rather. So let's see if we can get 83.5. So I got to be a little patient here. We may not get it in a straight line. But I'm sure we will get some type of rally here. The market really sold off here in the afternoon. Let's see what happens. All right, getting close to our first profit target of 83.5, 2083.5. We're at 83, at 83 1/4. Got our sell limit of 3 to take half our position off. Let's see what happens here. We're going to hit it, or we're going to reject this price. Let's just watch. I'm going to pause this in a minute if it doesn't hit. Don't want the video to be too long, but again, this is our first objective, and then that would leave us with half the position on. Let's see if it's able to do it here. Yeah. All right, there you go. So we just took half of that position off. Pretty much broke even because we bought a little here. We bought here. So now, if we were to take off the remaining portion of our position, we would make about, altogether today, about 550. We're up 337 on this current trade. So I'm really looking for the market to bust up through 84 even. We're at 83.5 right now, so this is a big level. I think this market could at least rally up to 84 1/4 to 84.5 before seeing a little bit more resistance. If that happens, I will more than likely take off the rest. So let's just take let's look at 84.5. I'm looking at 84.5. Taking those. Actually, let's change this. I'm gonna look to take off. Okay, I got 3 left. I'm gonna look to take 2 off at 84 1/4. And then I'm going to look to let's see, to get me short 2. So I'm going to short 2 more at 84 3/4. That would get me short as well. Okay, stop and reverse because I still think this market's coming down to probably try to retest the low of the day. The market got hit too hard to think otherwise. So again, let's just see what happens. We've got 2 here, 2 here. Let's see. Let's change this one to 3. That would get me short to 2 at 84 3/4. There we go. Let's see what happens. All right, so I'm back. So what I decided to do is I canceled those 2 orders and I just sold off the remainder of my position at 83 even. And so I'm flat the market right now, but as you can see, we added 2, 3, 4. We added about 225 to the last trade. So we're up 512.5 today so far. Earlier in the day it was 275. So again, we bought it here, made some money here, bought it here, pretty much broke even, but came out ahead overall of 512. Originally, I was going to sell off 2 at 84 1/4 and then put 3 on at 84 3/4 and then go short, stop and reverse, but I decided just to flatten out the trade and watch this market a little further, see if it can move higher, and then look to short the market, okay? So hope that little trade helped. I will be back with you shortly. Bye for now. All right, I am back with another trade today. As I said earlier, I was expecting the market to rally up. That's why we got long in these 2 spots. Took profits. The market's rallied up into what I believe to be a resistance area. It is almost 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, okay? And that's one of my times during the day where I would logically expect the market to turn back in the direction of the day's overall trend, okay? So the market's trading up off the lows of the day, right? We've hit a resistance level, and it's a time where I would expect what I like to call a resumption of the day's trend. Now, whether or not the market comes all the way back down and retests the low, I'm not too sure. What I am pretty sure of is that the market should come down at least halfway. It should try to come back lower, and I would say at least to half. I would say 82, roughly 82 and a half. Let's put on a white horizontal line to represent that 82 and a half. 82 and a half, which happens to be this low here. Okay, so I'm looking to take some profits off there. Okay, again, small position, only have 2 contracts. Okay, but on this particular trade, we're up $100. So the 2 trades we've had so far today, we're up $512. If I were to take this off now, I'd be up $612. But way too early rather. So let's just watch it. So I'm going to pause this. All right, getting real close to our exit. Looking to exit half the position at 82 and a half. We're almost there. If we were to take out, oh, here we go. All right, there we go. Not bad. So now we're up 662 and a half. We've got 1 contract left. And I'm going to move that stop to 84 and a half, 84 and a quarter actually. Buy at 84 and a half. Let's see. Above the last bar's high of 84. No, 84 and a quarter rather. Right there. 84 and a quarter. Okay. So above the current bar's high, even though this bar is not closed, if the market takes it out 84, I don't want to be there anymore. Okay. So essentially what the market's done is, and what we were anticipating, is for the market to resume the overall day's trend, right? The trend of the day's down, right? We went long here, we made some money, right? And then we sold it in here, nice resistance area, right? We're expecting that 2 o'clock move, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to resume, right? Resuming down to the low of the day, but I said looking for the market to come at least halfway back down to this area, from this area down to the low, and that's exactly what we've done. So we've taken off half the position. Now we're trailing it up. So regardless of what the market does from here, we still make money from the last half of the position, okay? So let's just see what happens. We're at 84 and a quarter. We have a buy stop 1 tick above the last 3-minute bar's high of 84 to 84 and a quarter. Okay? If the market drops down and takes out the low of the last 3 minutes, then great, we'll move that stop down even further and lock in more profits. Okay? So we'll see what happens. All right, as you can see, I was stopped out here at the 84 and a quarter. So we've added to that, and we're up $725 for the day. So, you know, making a little money here and there. Of course, misses big down move because I had to leave the office unexpectedly, and that was really the trade of the day. Looking for that market to really drop out of bed as it did this morning. But made some money down in here, not bad. We'll see if we get another trade today, but hopefully you can learn a little something from this. Have a good rest of your day. Bye for now.